Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, one and all. Joanne, right as I joined. Too bad Neon didn't make it to his own stream. I'm here. It's been hectic. It's so hectic, I don't even have Minecraft open yet. So I'm working on it. But how's everybody doing? Mojo Labs, how's it going, everyone? I don't know. How's it going for you? Can't wait to see what he has going on today. Oh boy, I have some stuff to show. I mean, okay, like visually, some to show. What I've got a very half-built thing at the moment. Half is generous, but it's more about concepts and information about the next episode that will be a bigger deal. Oh, Minecraft is opening slowly but surely. And join. Where did I log off? This will be fun to see. What random place in the Everwake? Oh, yeah. Okay, let me move a little bit of ways so we can show right. Of course, it's nighttime. That's fun. Let's hop right into it. Minecraft is streaming. All right, and we wait for OBS to figure its stuff out. Come on, show the game. There it is. Look at that beautiful, beautiful hourglass. That's not an hourglass. Clock tower. Maya. Oh, Maya's already started with the divorce creeper. Maya, let's be clear. If anybody doesn't know what's going on here, just read Discord. It won't take long to find. Maya, let's be clear. You get one free boat, and if I hear about another free boat afterwards, no, won't be cool. But you will get your divorce creeper right away. Oh my god, you know what is just as beautiful as Storykeeper cheering 200 bits? Thank you very much. It's the fact that Twitch donation notifications are working. Oh my god, that's just as exciting as the donation itself. So thank you again, Storykeeper. Oh yeah, it's not for my concussion, but it's for your parents' divorce. All right. Nighttime is almost gone, so we will not be doing that tonight. I can't remember if I already showed it, but do you guys notice anything in the top right corner? What's that icon? Anybody notice it? Where's the... Interesting. Haste. Oh. Well, that could only mean one thing. I got a beacon. Everwake's first wither is dead. It's been done. And oh wait, where's that beacon coming from? Right in the center. Oh, that's very interesting. Where's the... Oh. It's coming from below the earth? What's that? Oh my god. It's a huge hole. It's a very, very huge hole. Actually, yeah. Anybody coming from... creeper. Don't blow up. You could be divorced. Let's go get you caught in a boat. Maya, I can't believe I'm interrupting intro spiel of the stream just for your silly creeper. Come on down. All right. So what we're gonna do is get you over here, and I'm gonna hop over to this boat, and then you're gonna get stuck in a boat, and there's divorce. Do I have... I think I should have the emeralds to go buy a name tag real quick. Let's see. Yeah, so I will explain more about that project in 1 second. But first, we have an important pit stop to make. I do have enough emeralds, right? Yeah, that should be enough. All right. Who got name tags? Not you. Nope. Is it Malcolm? No, it's not Malcolm. One of you guys. You do. There we go. Hank 2.0. Give me a name tag. There it is. If you're wondering why I am making a creeper named Divorce, it is because Maya in chat has had both a concussion and then a rough time with family dynamics. So we're giving a sympathy, a one-of-a-kind sympathy boat with a creeper named Divorce. Free boats are not a thing we're going to be doing a lot of, but Maya's been around a lot, and Maya really, really wants it. So Maya gets a boat with a creeper named Divorce that did not blow up. So nothing happened, not a Kevin situation. We're good. A sympathy divorce. Okay, now on to the reason everybody's here. What is this? Well, and I'm still trying to figure out a little bit how much I'm going to explain. But this is going to effectively be Task Game 2.0. So it's very different.
Wow.
Donation number 2. Storykeeper Withers has become a member. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Another member. You became a member on YouTube. Let's go. YouTube side. Who's going to win, YouTube or Twitch? Probably YouTube, because YouTube always has more people in the chat. All hail the line. My goodness. Yes, this is basically Task Game 2.0, except quite different, and it serves a very different function. So if you guys remember, the main complaint and the main reason the task game ended the way it did is because Everwake is not supposed to be a series where we're working against each other. I mean, there's moments of like competitiveness that should be happening, but in general, the task game was almost the main plot of Everwake, and it was competitive, but we're working together on this world. So Task Game 2.0 is collaborative. We will be working together. Maya, I see the reality. I see what you're saying. But yes, it is collaborative, and the tasks aren't necessarily tasks as you would expect them to be. So the whole point of this build is effectively for us to test concepts and ideas for a grander vision of the world. It's almost like we're working together to make a writing prompt for what kind of world we're going to build, right? Because we're in a spot right now where we don't really know what we want to do with Everwake. Like the dragon's dead, and we're decked out in netherite. So we're at the point where it's really all about just let's do something cool in the world. We don't really know what that is yet. And we spent a lot of time talking about that and weren't really landing on much that we were like fully sure on. And, you know, again, limited by talking specifics, because the more communication we can do in the world, the better. But then it kind of dawned on me, right? What if for now, the big goal is simply just to figure out what we're doing in the world? And so Task Game 2.0 is all about that. We are figuring out what we're doing with Everwake, and this build will help us do that. So I guess I can go ahead and tell you what the build actually is, just not the specifics of how it works. So this is going to be a world forge, right? Very thematic. The idea is that we are forging the idea of the world here. You guys really hung up on the bat. I hate to break it to you, that bat's gonna despawn, and I'm not spending more emeralds on a bat. I don't know what to tell you. It's not happening. So for starters, I do want to move the beacon down because it's bothering me every time I'm like, is this area big enough? I stand here and I try to look at it, and then this beacon's just front and center blocking my view and ruining my ability to tell if this room's big enough. So we're going to move it down to floor level. This, I would like to let everybody know that Sunday of this week, this room didn't exist. This was solid mountainside that I have since cleared out. So it is, yeah, it's been already a project. Everbat, Bruce the Bat, concussion boat. Do you think you will make more data packs for the world? Not for this world, probably. I may make some small adjustments here or there. There's been some we've talked about. But nothing that's adding anything major other than maybe... Like, one thing we've talked about is making it so you can pick each other up and move each other while they're sleeping. Which could be really fun, right? Because, like, imagine you prepare something for the other person. This isn't gonna break, is it? Okay, that scared me for a second. Imagine you, like, prepare a dungeon or an escape room or something for the other player. If you want them to, like, log in and be in that thing, you have to, like, build it where they fell asleep. Which is kinda problematic. So if we had the ability to pick each other up and move each other, then that would work a lot better. But that is unsure if that will happen. It shouldn't, in theory, be super hard. But there's also benefits of, like, a player being anchored where they were, right? There's some interesting mechanics that come from that as well. I'm excited for a few months from now when the world is flowing in the new direction. Me too. Me too, Catherine. I have spent weeks working on this idea, and it's been like 15% coming up with the idea and 85% stressing about whether the idea will actually work in a good way. It's kind of like what the beauty of UHCG is. I know every time UHCG comes up, but like UHCG's concept came from that was good, but like why it works so well is the execution. And that is what I keep coming back to, is like kind of any system that is like interesting and flexible has to rely on both parties, all involved parties just doing a good job. And that's really as simple as that. Like, it's relying on both me and Viking to use this idea well. It can be used poorly and it can be done badly. But if that's what it comes down to, then that is not necessarily a failure of system engineering. That is just a failure of our design, of our execution. Okay, 4 in each. By the way, I think this is maybe the first beacon I've ever made. If it's not, it's very, very close. Which is kind of crazy, because I have played Minecraft since alpha. I just, you know, I'm a chronic early gamer. I think I've maybe made them for, like, to make things in mods, but I don't think I've ever set up a beacon. So, kind of wild. Wow, you guys are so, like, hung up on the bat. Dare I even say, like, next thing you'll want is, like, a bat in a boat. I'm not making that happen. That sounds like a nightmare to try to get done. I always forget they exist. I also play Minecraft for a while. I mean, bats are just, like, they're purely atmosphere, right? They don't do anything. They just kind of exist for the vibe, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's kind of, you know, a nothing burger. There's not much to be said about it. That did go through. Good, good, good. Imagine if I had set that up wrong. Oh, I need to go get some stuff. I also need to pick up some rockets. All right, I'm going to the grocery store. What's everybody want? On my shopping list is diamonds and rockets. Hey, Divorce. How are you doing? If I don't manage to blow Divorce up by the end of the month, Viking is going to be so very confused by that. Did I leave a... Oh, yeah. Full stone. Rockets. Yes, yes. Gib. Magnificent. I could just throw some rockets in here. There we go. And then what was the other thing I needed? Thoughts, feelings. Okay, don't pick up the things I'm throwing. What did I just say I needed? Hey, Polypore, welcome to the chat. Food, I'm good on food at the moment. If you kill the bats, I will unsubscribe. Brother. Doggone it, how did I already forget what I wanted? Diamonds. Diamonds to activate the beacon. 2 is exactly what I need. What is the one thing you would add to the game if I could? Interesting. Interesting question. I think expandable inventory slots. I think there should be a way to get more inventory. I'm not sure exactly how that should be balanced, but I think your inventory... Like, we are at a point where we kind of have expandable inventory. I'm carrying shulker boxes. We have ender chests. But there's more steps to accessing that inventory. It's like, it's clunky. I would like a way to integrate extra storage into my inventory. I want to be able to open it and just have access to it. I think that's probably the main thing I'd want. Haste. Haste 2. Did that go straight to haste 2? Does it only cost... It only costs 1 diamond? Oh man, I spent 2 diamonds last time. I'm dumb. I am dumb. I am sad they added spears but didn't make phalanx formations possible. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I imagine that is some sort of old school warfare thing that I do not know about. Hey, anybody remember the hot potato, the Everwake hot potato? It's barely in the videos, so you may not know about it. But me and Viking, ever since my first time getting back to the world, so my second cycle, Viking hid a hot potato in the world. And we swapped it back and forth. Not my last cycle, but the cycle before that. So Viking's second cycle ago. He, I guess, didn't find it, and he didn't rehide it. But I did rehide it, and he also did not find it this month. So I'm guessing the hot potato game is dead. But if you guys want to know where it is, maybe remind him about it when he gets the world back, and play maybe a little bit of hot or cold or something. This has been here since I built it, so there's the hot potato. Anybody wants to remind Viking that that exists? I'm very curious how long it's going to take him to return to it. I want snails, Polypore says. Ooh, agreed. I would like some snails. Now that we have nautiluses in the game, like, that is already a hop, skip, and away from hop, skip, and a jump away from a snail. Like, I want that. Want that bad. Okay. So, we've been dilly-dallying. We got a big hole. Let me tell you a little bit about the vision for this build. Also, when we actually really start building here, help me remember I need to turn on flashback. Please. Noise, even, perhaps even noise. Oh boy. So, I'm thinking stone bridge out to the middle, platform, where quote-unquote forging is taking place, lava, statues, cleaned up walls, maybe a bit more of a domed roof, definitely fill in gaps in the holes. So that is on the agenda for this build. Now, anybody have any thoughts? I'd be curious. Without getting, you know, I can't explain every last detail because I'm not fully explaining the system, quote unquote, but Any thoughts about the build? I'd love to hear. In the meantime, I need to start collecting some lava. So let me go grab a extra shelter box, and then we'll head down to a lava pool. Also, I need to grab some buckets. I got a lot of them. Wish we saw more of your first reactions. It was nice in Viking's last video. What do you mean first reactions? Like my reactions to coming back to the world? How many? Okay, I mean, we got iron. How is the iron farm doing right now? Oh, let me go ahead and grab that shulker. Make it look like funnels if you lava/waterlock stairs. Look like funnels. I'm not sure what you mean by like lava tubes. What do you mean by funnels? Oh, we got iron for days. That's all we shall need. Let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 9, 27 slots in a shulker box. And then, so 1 bucket in each. So that is 27 times 3. 81 iron is how much we will need. Stupid phantoms. Stupid phantoms. 81. Oh, Lord. 81 minus 64. I did all the math my brain could do. Hold on. Calculator. 81 minus 64. I need a stack and 17 iron. There we go. All right, and that should be 27. Beautiful. I did math. Guys, did I pass? Did I pass the SAT? I did basic arithmetic. Only 50% with a calculator. Wait, let me see what comments I missed. Who also doesn't care about farming stuff for hours in Minecraft? I'm kind of over it. I'm not sure what you mean by farming, but yeah, farming's never been like my favorite thing in Minecraft. What about adding something like roots coming from the forge to the walls? Where would the roots be coming from? But I kind of like the world tree element. That's kind of fun. Kevin in a boat statue. I've also been thinking, it seems like the boat cult's not going anywhere, right? So maybe I build something, a dedicated place for boats. We can see a mountain of boats slowly form. It's not ridiculous and dumb at all. What would you add in terms of materials, building items to Minecraft if you could? What would I add? I would like to see more fluids in the game. More fluids that do interesting things. So like loose honey. It'd be cool if potions could be a liquid in the game. You know, like you make enough potion that you can literally pour it out and then it does things. Just more fluids with interesting effects. I think that'd be super fun. All right. I came down here for lava. So we go get lava. Okay, Joanne. Don't make it weird. This is a wholesome Minecraft channel. Don't you go off making fluids a weird thing. Joanne, I can't believe it. The audacity. Who dares shoot at me? Die. If you could brew potions in a cauldron, that would also be sick. Ah! That was way too close to going off the edge. Hi. Bloaty creeper. Oh, and he's gone. He's probably down there, though. Oh, hi. Bye. Fun fact. This is where the ancient city is. It's probably, honestly, the easiest way to get to it. Joanne, you were the one who said it. Yeah, well, Joanne, fluids is a perfectly normal word, and you don't have to make it weird. I think that's on you. I feel like a planetarium observatory would fit the Everwake vibes. I totally agree. Totally agree. I actually thought about doing that for this build, but ultimately, I wanted something that would be a little bit closer, and I feel like you got to build like a planetarium or an observatory on the top of a mountain, and that would be a little annoying to get to if this is going to be somewhere we're going to regularly. Also, just kind of big. Like the build, I want the build to be kind of big because the community center somehow starts to feel a little cramped. So I'm like, I want something a little bigger and more grand to look at. Okay, while I'm talking, I should be like collecting lava. Oh, my poor inventory. Let's just dump some stuff in here for now. Should have cleaned up. All right, that's good enough. What is the lore of Everwake so far? There is more lore than what is public, but what is public is strange person get. Well, that's annoying. Bucket just went into the lava. Strange somebody left us some potions that allow us to wake each other up. We are sleeping into when we cycle, we go into an unwakeable sleep. And likewise, well, no, I guess you can fall asleep, but if you do, the other person wakes up. So for some reason, only one person can be awake at a time. Why is that? And I think that's honestly about all that is public info. There's a fun line to try to ride of being genuine, like making genuine organic storytelling and also including the fictional lore that we have. Why? Stop trying to place torches. Okay, this is not going to be nearly enough lava, but we can just transport it up for now. Back up we go. A shard of the moon that landed in Everwake. Well, that's just cool. Ah! Whoa. Oh, there's the skeleton. That was confusing. Hey guys, I'm late. What's going on? We're working on task game 2.0, basically. I can't explain it all again because it's like kind of a lot, but basically new task game, except it's not really the task game. We're no longer competing with each other, and the point of the task game is to help us create like a blueprint for a grander world design. So almost like a writing prompt for the rest of the world. The moon could be the reason for the sleeping or shards that are used in the hourglass. We already got a reason for that. It's just not public. We have a reason. Honestly, I don't know how included the full-on lore will ever become, but it will be eventually revealed. Even if it's in an unofficial basis. Honestly, which one of you put the potions there IRL? In all honesty, oh, it was neither of us. Somebody put it there. Like, Some unknown person. What the heck? What the heck? If you look at the book, its writer is question mark, question mark, question mark. It's so sus. Is the reason gonna be public soon? Probably not. Probably not. The lore, no matter what, is going to be a very slow burn because it's more of a subplot. It's like main plot but subplot. You know, the series again is mostly about like the genuine organic element, and the like fictional lore is kind of a background element. Would this be a game theory or a film theory? Let's see. I need chest. That's what I came here for. Wood for chest. How much wood do I have on hand? I might need to farm up some more soon. This series is so captivating. Oh, thank you. I'm really trying to pull out all stops for this next episode. My last couple episodes, they've been all right, but I want to pop off with this one. I feel like the most recent ones have not necessarily been as good as the ones before that, and that is the exact opposite of what I want to do. I want every episode to be at least as good, if not better, than the last. And I don't feel like it's been that. So, really trying to work. And you know, like, continuous improvement for every episode when every month is different and circumstances just change to how good a month can be. Like, it's a little bit unreasonable to expect every episode to be as good or better than the last, but it's a goal nonetheless. And having two in a row that were like mid, not my preference whatsoever. So, shoot, should I just make? I mean, we're gonna need a lot of lava. I might just, we got the iron for it. I'm just gonna make a lot of buckets. Adding a dream layer to the world. I'm not sure what you mean by dream layer. Oh, you mean like the other side, like when you're sleeping, you're doing something. There's ideas for that already as well. They are not in play, to be clear, but there is ideas. Iron. Okay, let's make a lot of buckets. Just a lot of buckets. So many buckets. Outrageous amount of buckets. Buckets. The world ain't never seen so many buckets. Buckets, okay. Be honest about the potions or give us a boat. No more free boats, Maya. I am dead serious about it. The joke will get abused too much where it will stop being funny. Oh, this is a mistake. Yep. I just realized how fast I was going. I realized that was gonna go bad quickly. You know the deal. Boats cannot litter the world. I'm not a huge fan of boats, but I'm always willing to be paid for a boat. You know, what can I say? I can be bribed into giving boats. It's the only way. Clear my inventory for buckets. I should clear it more, but also it's not that big of a thing because I got the. I'm bringing the shulker anyway. Oh my god, I gotta stop walking through that. That is hard on the eyes. Bada bing. Go ahead and put this iron back away. I can put that away. Probably not gonna need that. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Love to brainstorm ideas. I do the same when I DM. I've learned that I'm a very conversational learner. Like, I definitely learn through verbal processing. And look, I'm not a huge fan of AI in creative work, but in this particular case, it's very useful. I find that I don't use AI to get ideas, but rather I use AI to help me talk out and think through my ideas. So AI is kind of a sounding board for me to think through what I'm doing. And it's useful in that way. Sometimes it like can spark the seed of an idea, but yeah, no, it's generally just far more useful as like a like I explain my thought process and ideas to it, and it feels less like bad than just like writing a journal. Like I'm a verbal processor, but I don't like talking into the void very much. I know, hilarious when you're a YouTuber, but like knowing that my words are just for myself feels off-putting to a degree. So it's like, even though I know AI is not a thing, if I'm talking to it, I feel like I am able to talk as if I'm trying to get somebody else to explain it, which in turn, or to understand it, which in turn helps me understand it. Anyway, that's enough AI talk. Ow. It also helps with plotting stuff. Very true. Is there a shrieker there? No, that was a catalyst. I was like, is there a... There isn't one back here, right? I like to know where the shriekers are in my very well-traveled cave. The only shrieker that still remains around here, to my knowledge, is like this one, and I think there's one there. But generally, this area is the danger zone. I honestly think people began to click less on your Everwake videos when you stopped using the hourglass as your thumbnail. It's hard, right? There's this really annoying balance that I'm trying to strike, and it's not been going great, but appeal to the existing audience while also not becoming like... So when you make an episodic series like Everwake, naturally the most people join on episode 1 because it's episode 1 of a new series, right? People get excited about that, and if the series is interesting, then a lot of people will get excited. And then what happens is episode 2 rolls around, and nobody's joining on episode 2. Maybe they'll join on episode 2 if they're like, oh, well, there's episode 1. But the more episodes you get, the more homework it is to get into the series, right? Oh, I'm not gonna jump in on episode 7 of a series, because then I have to go watch 6 other episodes just to have any idea what's going on. Like, people don't want a lot of investment and commitment to a series, so they just, like, particularly when they don't know, so they never give it a shot. So what you have to do is make every video feel kind of standalone. Like, each one is its own video, and if you watch them all together, then it's a series that adds context. But then you also, if you try to do that too much, then it becomes harder to build a identity for the series and build continuity where people get excited to see what's going to happen in the next episode. And like, the reason for me not using the hourglass in every thumbnail is because there's only so many thumbnails you can make out of an hourglass. So it becomes like, limiting for the concept. Like if I'm doing an episode, if the title of the video is Everwake episode 5, Everwake episode 6, then sure, you can do that because it's super clearly serialized, but the series will die. Oh yeah, that's another thing I didn't even explain, but like, you get that initial boost of viewers from episode 1, and then just the nature of the way it works, no matter how good your series is, people fall off over time. People will watch episode 1, not watch episode 2. Oh, I was busy when episode 3 came out, then I forgot to watch it. Now episode 4 and 5 is out. I'm not gonna bother catching up. And so the viewership just decays over time, no matter what, unless you are bringing in new viewers. So I have to target both audiences, which is tough. And clearly I think I've done a better job of targeting the existing audience, but because I've been trying to not just target them, oh, I didn't put all the buckets away, that was dumb. It has ultimately, yeah, just not worked. True politics, that was also my issue with the series. The moon might not be as good of a logo as the hourglass. All right, what am I missing in chat while I'm talking to myself? I honestly think Everwake began to click less on your I think people began to click less on your Everwake videos when you stopped. Okay, now I'm just rereading old stuff. I feel like the long pauses between uploads and increasing complexity is more in the way of new viewership. I would genuinely love to hear what you mean by increasing complexity. Because I don't feel like the series has gotten all that much more complex. But it's also very hard to be like fully objective about the thing you have your heads in the weed, like your head in the weeds of. Like, it's hard to see how other people see something that you spend many hours looking at. Like, it's hard to figure out how somebody would look at something on a surface level when they first see it, when you're knee deep in it. Hello, I've come far and near to see what amazing work you're doing. We're basically working on Task Game 2.0. Oh, there's a diamond up there. Ah, that's gonna be really annoying to get, and we don't really need it. I understand, but I just know I was confused to begin with and didn't think the first video without the hourglass was Everwake. Yeah, and that's the problem. One thing I can guarantee, there's the little logo will be in the corner of episode thumbnails if it doesn't have an hourglass. Might have both, but yeah, always look for the logo icon in the corner of the thumbnail or the hourglass. And I'm still not sure if I'm doing that right. That might be subject to change, but it's gonna be one of those two no matter what. We'll see. We'll see. You have lore, you have the point game with the task, and that becomes a bit much. Well, so the lore is very minimalist, right? Like, that's the biggest reason why we're not leaning hard into lore, because lore is a lot of complexity. So I don't feel like the lore is ever made to be important to a new viewer. And correct me if I'm wrong there, but I feel like maybe at most just the existence of the potions would be important, but even then, like, that's only like if you really care. And then there's not really much lore other than that. Perhaps complexity isn't the right word. The world began very simply. Two people share a world by switching it. Now the world has been filled with stories that have been told. True. And that's I mean, that's just a natural, somewhat unavoidable thing, right? Like, if you were to just watch the next episode of Everwake, and you see this giant build, and you see that portal, and you see that, like, you're like, oh, I am really far into this series. And that makes things complicated to begin with. Because it's like, what, do you just not ever talk or show those things and again, then how is this even like the same project? Like, why does it matter? And that's kind of the tug and pull between feeding your existing audience and encouraging a new one. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, didn't put any of that away. Hey guys, how we doing? Dorks. I think the episode with the villagers was good, but maybe it was baffling for new viewers. That's fair. That is fair. I think if I had to choose an episode that I regret, it's definitely the execution of the chat ruined my Minecraft world, or whatever I called it. The one that was basically just a stream of me doing the tasks. That one was so rushed in its filming. Like, the stream was really fun, but the video was not great. That one, yeah, that didn't go great. Okay, let's see. We have 21 slots remaining, which means if I wanted to fill up both double chests, I need to make 21 more buckets, which is 63 iron. Okay, so just short of a stack. While you are streaming, I will be grinding XP to surpass you. While you were streaming, I was studying the blade. Oh my god, 63 on the dot. Beautiful. Look at that. Perfect, clean, elegant. Man, the song, I know, we had the UHCG music playing. Funny because the line video was great, even though it was entirely streamed. I learned a lot of lessons. So I did a lot of things better with the line video. I learned because the Everwake episode came first, and then I went into the line video thinking, okay, we need to do things smarter here. It's slightly less about the stream and more about making sure the video goes well. Because people are always a lot more patient with a stream too, right? Like, how many people stuck around for 20 minutes last week while I was having technical difficulties? Like, people are just more forgiving when something's live. But with a YouTube video, it's gotta be right. So, I actually had another project like The Line that I was gonna be streaming a couple weeks back, but now that is going to be a collab, and in theory, I will be filming that pretty soon. So look out for that. And yes, we will do more things like the line video in the future, because that was one of the best, just winning videos I've done. It's good video, good stream, made good money, had a great time doing it. It was just a winner all around, no downside. So I want to do more stuff like that. And of course, the most important thing, people liked it, which is kind of what I mean by good stream. So, is that not enough? Hold on. No, I have 500 buckets. Still really not sure this is going to be enough lava. We'll find out. All sorts of wrong, but it worked well enough. Also, what triggered the all hail the line bit? You mean right now? Yeah, I don't know. Probably us talking about Kevin briefly, if I had to guess, because that was about when it happened. What am I needing lava for? We are building a world forge as task game 2.0 for Everwake. You don't need to know too many details about that because it will be in the video. But world forge, basically big cave with bridge out to a central platform over a big pit of lava. Statues, very, think dwarven forge kind of thing. That's generally the idea. I don't think. No, divorce is there. Why are you guys worrying about divorce? Divorce is the name of the creeper for anybody who's confused, as that will be a perpetual question as long as divorce remains. Why divorce exists? Ask Maya in chat. Come on. Yes, I counted right. 2 double chests of lava. So yeah, the pool of lava is going to start at least here, if not up a little bit higher. And then the platform will circle kind of this area in here, like be a bit bigger than this divot. Ooh, we got a Germany a viewer from Germany. We got a Dane. Oh my god, I'm a total idiot right now. Danes are from Denmark? Oh no, please tell me I'm right. Oh no. I'm so bad about it. It's so confusing. It's so confusing to my poor American brain when I don't, you know, you got Canadians who are from Canada, Americans who are from America, Mexicans who are from Mexico. So when you got like, yeah, the ones going on in Europe. Breaks my brain. Let's see. All right, what do I need to do now? Guys, what do you think? 2 double chests of lava to fill up the majority of the floor of this with, on average, 1.5 blocks deep. Maybe up to 2.5. I probably need more, don't I? I need more lava. Danes are from Denmark. Oh, thank God. Okay. I mean, rough enough that I had to guess it, but it would have been worse if I had guessed wrong. I think we need more lava. So we may as well keep going and getting a bit more lava. We can do one more double chest. Probably will still need more in the long run, but I don't want to spend the entire stream just shuttling back lava. I think people will get very bored of that. So we'll do a little bit more. Let's see. What was it? It was a stack 17? Yeah, stack 17 for a full double chest. No, that is for half, so we need 2 stacks 32. Okay. All right, that is a little bit too much, but it will do. There's the buckets. Should make a room with flakes for everyone who watches your stream. I don't know what you mean by flakes, but I would like to do more stuff that's just like encouraging for like community. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm like, you know, I would like to get some more community involvement. I should also mention that the Task Game 2.0 will have some viewer interaction. You will get a say in some things, but yeah, I would like to do more community building around Everwake. You know, there's a good, strong core fan base for it, and I would like to be both show gratitude and make it fun for those people. More lava. This is like the only substantial lava pool I know the location of in Everwake. So hopefully it doesn't run dry. Oops. Hello. Did you just manage to fall down the stairs? What stairs? I don't see no stairs here. Nah, I can go back for more. I'll have to make another trip regardless, so. Every time. I love you just casually burning. Hey, you know, your average Wednesday afternoon. Next project, making stairs more elytra friendly. True. Wait, you guys are talking about that now. Is the stream really far behind? Let's do a check. It is 3:01 p.m. EST for me. When are you guys hearing me talk about this? Nice. Sweden flag. Swedish flag. Flag of Sweden. Now, okay. Okay, it's not too bad. It's like 30, 45 seconds. It's a bit much on the higher end, but not unacceptable. I don't think I ever actually made that other chest, did I? That was silly. Oh no, where did I put my... Did I leave my green shulker? Ow. Genius. There we go. One more double chest for the books. Boom, 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 boom. Bada bing. We all got trauma from the time travel. Oh my god, dude, that stream was something else. For those who don't remember, there was a stream a few months ago where I want to say it was like 5 to 10 minutes behind. It was bad. It was very, very bad. Alright, so we should have 16 left. 18, yep, 16. Cool. Let's go get the last of those. And isn't flying just so nice? I know, it's like, I really do enjoy traditional transport methods. I think the game in general is better without it, or without the elytra, but the elytra is just so much fun that it's like, I would also be horribly sad if they got rid of it. Try out placing the lava. Well, but the thing is, I mean, I guess I could just pick it back up, but I don't want to place the lava. I don't want the lava there until I've built out the platform, right? Because it's just going to be a nuisance in the way. Ow. Stop. Hey, that hurts. Is that all the buckets? Yeah, it is. Okay, chill. Doggone it, I hit a ledge. Game needs better trains. Oh, I agree. I think that is by far and away the biggest thing Minecraft needs is like a good proper update to minecarts. Make them more useful, or at least more fun. I think the changes that, like the experimental changes, are a really good start. I think the only reason they're not like fully implemented is they cause problems with some redstone farms, but like, man, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Cause like even in our nether, if I just hop over here real quick. At least it was a different ledge you hit this time. Like, yeah, we got these nice trains all set up to these portals. If I... Oh, where's this one? That's concerning. But if I wanted to go to the Elder Guardian farm, for instance, this is actually, I think, the longest one. That would take me a good 2-3 minutes to ride. If I want to go there with an elytra, we will be there very quickly. And like, we're there basically. Okay, lag, but like, you get the point. That took what, 10 seconds versus a minute or two? Yeah, huge time savings. Wait, do people actually use those red solo cups? Good people don't. It's wasteful, but everybody does something in their lives that's not particularly responsible. It is wasteful. It's not a good example to set, but also doing dishes all the time when you have a broken dishwasher. Oh my god. Just kill me now. That is all of them. Let's go. 3 chests. Okay. Now we can actually get to work on the forge. I know I've already set this up and reactivated. It would be a waste of diamond. Beacons work if you bury them, right? So if I have this structure but buried under some stone, it will work, right? I don't have to have this all exposed in the build if I want to leave the shulker, or if I want to leave the beacon there. Is it spicy juice? It is some flavored water. It is water with some artificial flavoring in it to make drinking water more fun. Catherine, are you not a good person? You're just as bad as I am if you use red solo cups. How did I get a piece of netherrack? Get my stuff out. Anything in here I would like to have just in my inventory? Nope, I think that's about right. Have you considered like a fan world you could switch in and out of during streams, like to put boats and creepers? You're talking effectively how Viking has his hardcore world where he does things. Yeah, it's not something I'm opposed to, but I would like, what I would really like is to have a secondary project to do streaming from and such. I just haven't, I've got one idea that I'm pretty well sold on. It just takes a ton of setup work that I just have not had time to do for like 3 months now. Also thought about just doing a good old survival series, like a hardcore world, a classic hardcore world, but that is a very difficult thing to get into, and I'm not sure it's the wisest like business decision, frankly. But yeah, I don't know. It would certainly be a lot easier. That's a good idea. Then I won't be blamed for things anymore. It's getting late for me. Good night. Hey, Mr. Politics, thanks for being here. VOD will be there later if you want to see the rest, but have a good night. Get some sleep. Joanne, you're not supposed to say it. What did Joanne say? I mean, you did kill Kevin. Yep, it was Catherine's fault. Nobody forget that Catherine killed Kevin. I had nothing to do with it whatsoever. You know how I've been drinking a lot of water from this red Solo cup? Now I gotta go use the restroom. So I'll be right back. Toodles. All right, we back. Sorry for the intermission. I hope you all got comfortable, got some popcorn. Now, what next? Did anybody ever answer about the beacon? Beacon, only the beacon needs skyblock access. Beacon block needs sky access. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. In that case, let's not disable it just yet. Let's not move it yet because I need to figure out exactly how I want to set it. The only thing I know for sure is that I want the beacon to continue to come out the top of the community center right there, which means it needs to stay in the same X and Z coordinate. Height is the question. Let's see. Another question, another thought. I do need to do some work on the roof, which again is really gonna suck to do when there's just lava underneath. I mean, at this point, the odds of me dying are not particularly high. I wish everyone sunshine and rainbows and a nice rest of the stream. I'll probably do something else now. Fair enough. The Real Blue Dragon, thank you for being here. VOD will be here later. Apart from the world you want to make to stream from, should definitely make a world just for your cults to pay money towards. Yeah, but isn't it a little more fun if it's in Everwake, right? I mean, if we're gonna do it, you gotta commit, you know? Oh, speaking of which, you know the drill. You want boat, you pay. Just a friendly reminder. I like how I used to be like, oh guys, if you want to give me some money, I'd be like, now give me your money, give me some boat. If you want boat, give big bucks. You know how it go. Money, money, money. All right. So I have the stone for this. Question is, do I actually want to build it out of stone? I just took a lot of the stone because I knew I was going to need a lot of stone to clean all this up. So I took I have like a double chest worth of stacks of stone that I can use to patch this up. The question is, do I want to build the center area out of stone, right? So imagine, again, bridge coming out from there to the middle, platform in the middle, lava pool. Platform needs room not only for like the system to be held, which shouldn't take a lot of space in general, no more than like the task game board, but also some decorative elements like statues and such. So I would say platform should be like this big roughly. This can be like the start of it and have a little thing for the beam to come out around when you walk in. Is this actually lined up with the middle? Oh, that's a kind of annoying. This isn't really all that lined up with the middle of it, is it? Oh my god, it's like a block off. That's okay. I can adjust this so it's one block over. So let's see, just for a test for now. We will go around it. Use pale oak. It'll burn. That's the problem.
Wow.
Oh, Sarah. Sarah, what did Sarah say? Pink boat. It's my first time catching the stream. Sarah, thank you so much for the donation. Let's get you a boat. You want a pink boat? You shall get a pink boat. Ah! Don't blow up divorce because you can't use an electric. Cascade, welcome to the stream. Pink boat. You got it. Coming right up. Pink boat. Pink boat. There you go, Sarah. There's your boat. Remember, you can fall off sides now? Fall off sides of what? What do you mean? So, okay. So, path. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, you dig so fast with haste. It's, like, easy to forget how easily I can clean this all up. Like, just go crazy. That's why everything looks so jagged, is just because I'm annihilating blocks and don't have the control to actually do it cleanly. Do you have a tree farm? We don't actually, and it's kind of a problem. We don't have even like a basic, just nice place to farm trees. We certainly don't have an automated one with like a TNT duper and such. We should at some point though. Need to make a big dock in the ocean to put all these boats in. That's pretty fun. That's a good idea. Okay, so this tells me is, are we off center? How? The floor is off center. Okay, that is okay though. So we just continue marking this out. Right about there. Move this, say, 2 blocks in. Move this 2 blocks out. Why did that mine so slow? Is haste not affecting my ability to mine cobblestone? Do I not understand something about haste? Catherine's tempted for a boat? Oh, interesting. Interesting, Catherine. Interesting business proposition. You give me money, I give you Minecraft boat. It's a good deal. Let's see. Does that look even? I'm just eyeballing it, but it's a little hard to tell because of the height difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It looks like it is roughly a block or two too far. That was a very rough count, but let's look at that. It's also block off that direction, which makes it even harder to tell. Yeah, that looks about right. Is it big enough though? I don't think so. I think I want to go 2 blocks out in each direction. I think I messed that up, didn't I? Because this one... Hi. Where did you come from? Probably up there. I think I moved this one... Which one did I not move far enough? I don't know. I don't remember now. We got a raid. Neon raid. Wait. Who's raiding? Hi, raid. Hello. Wait, who's raiding me? What am I missing? We got a raid. Oh my god. Hello, whoever's raiding me. I don't have the right thing to be able to tell who's raiding, but thank you. Thank you for the raid. Can somebody tell me who raided me? We are currently, for those who are just joining us, we are in Everwake, which is a shared Minecraft world. I have me and my friend Viking, we swap this world back and forth every month. So we each get it a month at a time. Right now we are working on a system to help us work together to build a better world, right? So because we can't really communicate, we're never online at the same time, so we can never really talk to each other. We are working together. This is our way of working together to come up with a game plan, basically. A good, elegant game plan rather than just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So, wizard something. Well, thank you for the raid, wizard something. I am deeply grateful. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see what we're doing. Shadow of the Wolf sounds awesome. Yeah, it's a good thing. We've been doing this for about 8 months now. Right now, what we're working on, like this area is a world forge. So we're building a bridge out from the entrance. And then there's gonna be like a platform here, and then it's surrounded by lava. And the idea is basically we're gonna give each other like tests to perform to figure out if we like general concepts for the world. And, you know, it's also a YouTube series that's doing all right. So I'm trying to avoid giving too big of spoilers. But if you want to find it, it's Everwake on YouTube. And TikTok, actually. We do all right on TikTok. Okay. So, we can probably go ahead. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to use stone for this. Could do, like, basalt. Let's start with stone. I have a feeling what I'm going to want to do is have a stone base and then modify it with gradients down the line. So, for those new to the stream, meet Divorce the Creeper. Well, that didn't last long. Well, I should put the boat back. I just wanted to introduce Divorce. Maya, I'm sorry. You don't get a new creeper. Divorce, look, you wanted a creeper. You should have known what to expect. You should have known Divorce wouldn't last long. This was the fated reality. I want a new one. No. No, you don't get a new one. Let's see. Already forgot I was grabbing stone. That's what I was doing. I would like to point out that I think Divorce lasted longer than Kevin, Kelvin, or Karen. Oh no. What does that say? That there wasn't... Oh man, it's so hard to read. That wasn't me this time. White boat. Bet. You can have a white boat. And it wasn't you. That was Wizard something for rating me and making me explain it to the chat, you know? It was Wizard something's fault. Once I find out who Wizard something is, it will pay for Divorce's death. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be my fault. Never. Maybe should have been a zombie. Thank you, Catherine, for the donation, by the way, if I didn't say it. Very appreciated. There's your boat. Yep, I was born and raised in... I think you're talking to each other. Oh, very cool. Oh no, Elky Dogs has arrived to see the disaster. Just in time to see the disaster. Oh man. Me and boat creepers, they don't work out too well. Okay, before I get too far into this, do I want symmetry or do I want this whole cape to look organic? When did we get Illagers and boat? That was a doing a Viking. Megan has given me a donation. Thank you. It should be your fault. No boat, just an apology. What? Okay, I'd like you to know that as I am bribed, you know, a bribed justice system where I'm told to give an apology. So, under the circumstances, I would like you to know that I'm sorry. Yeah. So very apologetic and sorry for my part in the death of Divorce. Enough said. You need to get a pillager friend with a broken crossbow. You mean like these guys? Ta-da! Viking did that. Okay. I do think I want this to, I think, look like a cave, I think, is generally the vibe. So I think I'm going to make this platform have some organic lack of symmetry. obviously we just kind of follow this outline. You make it so not apologetic. I'm deeply sorry for my part in it, Megan. Of course I am. You know, my part wasn't very big in it. If anything, I was more of the tool, not the reason it happened. But man, for that part, I'm so deeply, deeply sorry. All hail Kevin the Creeper. They need names. I could agree with that, but also Viking caught them. I feel like Viking should name them. Okay, I want a consistent bridge, probably 5 blocks wide. So yeah, that would be like that, I think. Yeah. How do we want to build this up? Even is this? Yeah. Okay. So we can bring this back a bit further. Ooh, but the beacon. So if the lava is probably at this level, like where I'm standing, then A, we're gonna need more lava, but B, let's see, that would be, for some reason my brain can't function. Okay, we're down to, up to, so this level. Yeah, we could probably just bury it. We could probably leave it where it's at and it would be fine. Right. We just got to make sure this is covered. This layer is covered, so. It wasn't me this time. Your parents got divorced, equal creeper in a boat. That would be the most unhinged stream rule ever. Just like, hey, if your parents got, like, anybody who's like got divorced parents in the chat, let me know. I'll put a boat in your name. That's some weird stuff. Look at this. Wasteful, 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 but and the main thing is just making sure we got this layer covered up. Joanne, you were the one who voted for me? Voted for you for what? Make him do it then. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What are you talking about? Oh, there's a poll? Make a poll on if it counts? Oh man, I didn't even see the poll. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. It was Catherine. It counts? It counts! I really didn't think you guys would make it easy on me. You know what? I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that deeply. Oh, man. Maya says, my dad's parents got a divorce and my stepbrother got a divorce. Stepbrother's got a divorce. No, it was your parents. What? Well, are we just handing out votes for any old divorce? You realize 50% of marriages end in divorce. That's a lot of votes. That's a whole lot of votes. Also, I never even said that the parents' rule was like a real thing. That was a one-off thing. Did you imagine Mr. Beast gives somebody a new car and they're just like, hey, my parents got divorced. Can I get another? I just gave you a new boat. Does that make your parents' divorce easier? Let me know. God. I'm sorry. That one I'm actually sorry for. Hey, bad gamer. Hey, C, how you doing? We're talking about Maya's parents' divorce. Oh, what am I doing? You realize that means the other 50% end in death? I don't know if that's... The other 50% of marriages end in death. That's a lot. That's heavy. That's a lot to think about. Anyways. Let's see. Keep building this up. Again, lava level is here. Let's just build a marker here to help us remember where lava level is going to be. Yeah, I'm gonna need way more lava than this. Well, to be fair, it also ends in death for the divorced ones, so. Is 25 years ago still valid for my parents getting divorced? I never said the rule was going into effect. I just said it'd be wild. It'd be wacky, weird, zany, crazy times. This is the main reason why Maya almost didn't get a divorce creeper, because you say yes to one and then you have to say yes to everyone. But I gotta admit, the idea, when I first heard the idea of a creeper in a boat named Divorce, it was so out of pocket. I was like, I got to, right? You know? I got to. That's nuts. 23 years married and going strong here. How about you? Nice. That's long. That's good. I too am a married man. So, is my parents' divorce more significant than everyone else's? No, you just had such a wacky, wild idea that you won. You just won through creativity. Let's see. Yep, still build up one more, and then we can start thinking about some normal shaping. May want to mix some deep slate into this later. Oh, out of stone. Okay. My grandparents were married for 60 years. Dang. That's a long marriage. I think my grandparents were married at about 50. Yeah. And then unfortunately my grandpa passed away, but that's how life goes. 60 years, though. That's a very long marriage. 50% of marriages end in divorce, Josh. Be careful. I will be very careful. Don't you worry. Okay, let's see. How are we feeling about this? That's looking pretty good, honestly. I think we've got a pretty good shape going on here. Let's see. Lava levels down here. So we could, but if I go in a block, then I'm losing space on top. What's the move? What is the move? You can tell I've come up with the concept for this, but I have not figured out a lot of the details. That's how a lot of my builds go. I almost never pre-plan anything in creative, which is both something I take pride in and something I hate myself for, because oh my god, it makes these types of things take so much longer. I mean, it does and it doesn't, right? Like, if I spend a bunch of time planning out a build, then I'm spending less time actually working on the video. I'm just planning. But, like, it does make the actual building process take forever. Oh, man. Oh, man. Sometimes divorce is stated that it is not in the cards and it forces you to be better. True. Very true. I don't know if I'll get deep into the weeds of my feelings about marriage on a Minecraft stream, but yeah. Marriage is very much a choice, and it's not always easy. But when it's good, man, is it good. How many boats did we lose to the divorce? Oh, Lord. Okay. One thing I know I can do right now is I can figure out how I want to cover this beacon up entirely. So this is going to be the border. Be nice to have kind of an archway going up to this. Yeah. Put a few blocks out just to help keep visualizing the final form of this. Probably do a few more here. Oh yeah, webcam's still off, my bad. Do you ever feel like life is meaningless? Do you give me a creeper? My God, Maya. Maya, just to be clear, you are allowed to keep joking, but I do want to be clear that the expectation for another free boat and another free creeper off the table at this point. You got your free creeper. Things went how it went, but no more will be happening. Am I filming? I'm not filming. I forgot to film. Crap. Crap. All right. Well, don't worry. I'll tear all this down and redo it for the video. I think. Yeah, I kind of goofed on that. That would have made good time lapse stuff. Oh well. You killed my free creeper. No, wizard something killed your free creeper. What are you talking about? You know what? I kind of want a little breather from this. What is something else we could do for a couple minutes? What is something else we could do? We could go for one check. I'm curious if Viking got all of his boats or all of his cats out. Viking left some stragglers. Dude, what the heck, Viking? You left these two beautiful cats in here. I know I put them there to begin with, but you left them? These are yours. That's messed up, man. Just left two cats in a pit of despair. Figure out the statues. We could do that. So, okay, yeah, let's have a look. I'm thinking I was planning to put the statues on like the corners of the island. Ooh, there's a thought. There's a thought. So what if instead of this being a full-on island, what if it goes out like a star to the wall on each, so these kind of go into points, and the statue is up against the wall on those protrusions? Do you get what I'm saying there? So like, We got like this, the island continues out here all the way to the wall. And it's same here. And then like here. How's that look? Super rough visualization, but just something to get a vibe. It's not bad. What do we think? Megan. Leaving the timestamp. See, you know what I love? I do love that there's so many jokes that are sticking around because of the line. That warms my heart because that means people really did like it. And that makes me very happy. I don't think Josh saw the new thing in the fan art for Discord. Oh no. Let me have a look. Nice, Catherine. I love the very rough cutout of my Minecraft skin as well. Nice. Looks good, looks circle-ish. So are we in agreement that yeah, I think we will bring this out. Okay. I think let's skew this a bit. Next time, make a barrier between you and the creeper. Oh, Maya. Maybe. If there's a next time, you know? You know, you get what you get with discount creepers. Like, you get free... You know, when it's like you win, like, a claw machine and you get something that seems really cool and expensive from it, but it turns out it's actually, like, very cheap. Like a... Oh, you got an Xbox, but it's, like, refurbished by the claw machine owner's nephew. Yeah, that's what this creeper, the divorce creeper, was like, right? It was just the cheapest creeper you could find, so you give it free for the nice, like, benefit. You won, don't worry. It was worth the $84 you put into the claw machine in order to win it. Kevin in a boat filled with water where the boats go for the statue. There's not gonna be a Kevin statue. This is not the line video, this is Everwake. You know, maybe some amethyst in this cave could go hard. At this point, you need to create a creeper monument, preferably away from the main base. Oh no. We'll see. We'll see. That looks solid, doesn't it? Is it high enough? That's actually one block too short. Dang it, I shouldn't have filled that in because now that's just pointless, wasted blocks. I'm still okay. I need to start the time lapse. Oh, guys, I can't do video prep while on stream. I mess it up so much. Oi, I'm afraid to keep building because I feel like I'm gonna make a mess of a time lapse. Oof. 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 I don't know. We are probably getting fairly close to the end of the stream anyway. I don't know. Maybe we make a shorter stream today. I'm not filming. That is the problem. Unless somebody has an idea of what else we can be doing other than working on this so I don't continue to screw up the video. I think we might call it a shorter stream today. Unfortunately, I mean, it's been a good one. We've gotten a lot of good information, talked a lot, had a lot of fun. Yeah, I might have to redo it, Megan. Unfortunately, which I guess I have Silk Touch, but oof, oof, big bummer. Just say you have laid the foundation before starting the time lapse. But unfortunately, I think the last clip I recorded was me basically saying, let's do the time lapse. Tree farm. Tree farm could also be good for the video. I might need to make a tree farm for the video, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do it on stream. I'm not sure I have time to do it on stream even if it is an idea though. I am glad you said that because now I'm like, well, yeah, we do need a tree farm. It's been a fat minute since I played. What is the forge used for? It's not like a normal Minecraft thing. This is for our this is where we're going to be ideating for the ideas for the world, basically. So like figuring out the actual main vision for the world, because the thing with Everwake is that me and my buddy Viking are sharing a Minecraft world 1 month at a time. So I play for a month, he plays for a month, then I play again, then he plays again, so on and so forth. Right now he's sleeping, like quite literally he is sleeping in the Minecraft world. So if I go up to his room, you will see he fast asleep, having a good snooze with his dear cat Walter, who seems very bored. Yeah, sup? What's up, Walter? Something, if we're gonna do anything, something that takes like 20-30 minutes. I don't know, guys. I don't want to get your hopes up. I feel like I'm honestly fairly close to where I want to end the stream. And I don't want to mess anything up, and I don't want to build a tree farm because that could be good for the video. I think we're probably best off to end the stream now. Hopefully we can get a longer one in next week or the week after, but thank you guys for being here. It has been a good stream, albeit, yes, a bit short, but we've had a good time. Everwake episode, yeah, well, this will be another one of those whole month for a video, but this video should be far more substantial and interesting than the last one. So, although very proud of that build. So, like, you know, it can't be that much better than the last one. But thank you guys, and I will see you next week.